Hello and welcome back to episode 2 of Let's Play Sid Meier's Civilization 5 Gods and Kings, the One City Challenge. So, in brief, for anyone who skipped the last episode to see the game, we picked Egypt, so 20% bonus to how quickly we make wonders, and we've settled our city of Thebes. And I think the format we'll be taking is, at the beginning of every episode, I'm going to queue up the next technologies that we want to go for, and then once we've researched all of those is when we'll end the episode. So, we're getting mining first, because we have silver over here, and we want that right away, to keep the growth going. Then we're getting pottery so we can get the calendar, so we can get our spices, and we'll top it off and finish the episode by getting writing, so we can keep our science rate decent from the beginning by getting a library. So, in the early game you're skipping a lot of turns, so we're just going to be skipping through turns. Will we scout? Now, one thing I'm worried about early game is, since of course military-wise we're going to be quite weak, because only one city to produce military from, we can only support so much, and we'll have time to build so much. Also, that goody hut just got us an upgrade, so we have spearmen now, which is nice. I'm worried that we might have a really aggressive neighbor. Natural wonders aren't going to be a big deal for us because we can't settle on them to get their resource bonus, but just having seen them does give us a bonus to happiness. And of course, the more happiness means the more golden ages and also the more growth we can support, and we want Thebes to be very, very big. So let's get a monument next to increase the culture output of our capital city. Because, of course, culture is going to be a major thing. We're going to be doing a culture victory. Almost definitely. It's still worth getting hit there to get to the goody hut. And it's not really worth fighting these barbarians. In this playthrough, I don't think it's going to be worth it. It gets me a little bit of gold, but I'd rather be scouting right now. So we're just going to keep on scouting. And we don't want to lose our scout this early on, so we're going to bring him back to Thebes and get him to heal up.
Meek shall inherit the earth, but not its mineral rights.
Alright, we can chop forests, and we can mine. Now, the scout doesn't need to get back within our borders to heal, but I'd rather him be a little bit safer about it and be back there. Plus, he heals faster if he's in a city. And we want him scouting as soon as possible. I'm kind of surprised we haven't met anyone else yet. You'd think we'd have at least found some of their scouting units. And, yeah, we haven't even met a city-state yet. I'm a little bit surprised. Right now we're getting pottery, which gets us the granary and the shrine. And the granary is going to be very important for us, because not only do we want early growth, but it also gives bonus food out of any wheat you have. And we do have 2 pieces of wheat. One will be in range a little bit later. So, we're getting a worker next, which means I might want to start pulling my spearman back. So I'm gonna just tell him to come back. Because I want him to be back home to defend the worker in case barbarians come by, especially with that nearby camp. I will be killing that camp at some point. We have Sweden nearby. I'm pretty lucky. Sweden is actually very peaceful. I like them. They're very, very powerful during kind of colonial Renaissance era. Netherlands, another fairly peaceful team. Both of these guys really like declarations of friendship. Also, the Dutch will give you good deals on trades because of their ability. Their ability makes it so they're not very scared about trading away the last of one of their resources. And we just met a city-state, which is good. A little bit of a gold bonus for meeting you. Pottery is complete, which means we have 2 more researches to go this episode. And it looks like we have a policy. Okay, now quick rundown for anyone who doesn't know. In the beginning, we can pick from Tradition, Liberty, and Honor. Or Honor. Honor is based around a lot of combat upgrades and fighting barbarians. Liberty is about funding and quickly expanding with a big, big empire of smaller cities. We're going to be going for Tradition, which is focused more so on an overall small country of a few very big cities. So just for adopting it, we get an extra 3 culture in our capital, which means we're getting 6 per turn. Gonna get the next policy in 5 turns, which is very, very soon. Oh, right, you're the... For a second I was thinking he was the spearman that I was trying to bring back. Okay, well I'm seeing some Swedish borders over there. So, I don't want to pick any fights, but I do want to keep tabs on their military size. So far I'm just seeing some warriors. I think I saw them with 2 groups of warriors. Barbarian camp down there. And you're almost back, which is good, because we'll have the worker out soon. And we've got our policy. Sight range. Yes, I want you to be able to see further, and let's just do our policy now. Now, this is very good. Increases the production of wonders. We'll have 35% after this because we're already Egypt. And plus 1 happiness for every 10 citizens in a city. It's not much at all, but it's still something. Legalism is free culture in the first 4 buildings. Now, we're not going to get another culture building for quite a while. And garrison, no maintenance cost for the garrisoned unit. Again, that's not major. I think we're not going to be getting a wonder right away, though. So I think I will take this, so that I have landed elite, which is very good, unlocked, and monarchy, which will be very good a little bit later. Oops, I didn't mean to move them there. Okay, you can garrison, and you'll keep the city safe. Looks like we've expanded to get the other wheat. And you're actually going to fortify right there, because they're attacking over the river, so we have an advantage. And I'm actually going to send him out to get rid of that barbarian encampment early, and get that little bit of gold bonus for looting them. It looks like they're already hurt. Maybe Sweden came by and beat them up. Although, there's also you. We do have a much stronger unit than they do, though, as they're barbarians and we have spears. And let's get the growth going immediately. Now, this is a hard choice between the granary of getting more food and the shrine of getting faith early on, but I'm going to take the granary. I would normally take the shrine in this situation. The reason we're going for the granary...
to number our days, so that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom.
The reason we're taking the granary first is because we have so much wheat we could be taking advantage of. Alright, so that's the calendar done, so we can make use of that incense. Specialize in fighting on open terrain, take them over, and even if we get attacked here, we'll definitely win that fight. So we're ready to take over the camp. We can almost take it over in 1 turn. I actually want you to heal up a little bit. Gain a little bit more of your strength and health. We'll do 2 turns of healing, so 20 health out of 100. And that should be good. Yeah, next turn you'll take that over. Is that wheat almost done? A lot of fighting has been going on over here. I'm just going to put you on auto-explore for now. Alright, we took over the camp. There's still some guys left. We're in open terrain, so I think I'd survive.
Geloof dat ik iets heb wat u enig belang zal inboezemen.
Embassy for gold. You'll give me gold for me to accept the embassy? Deal. Or I give you gold. Was that? No, he gave me gold. Okay. Also, you are pulling back. Because we need to defend the people back home. Also, I want some mines going up fast for production. And I think I would still rather take landed elite than faster wonders, because we're not going to be building a wonder quite yet, although our first wonder will be somewhat soon. This growth rate we want to take as early as possible, because that's very, very good. It's 2 food, 2 bonus food for the city, which is the capital, so that's as much as a granary, and the plus 10% growth rate is very nice, so we're taking that. And you can see 2 turns until our population goes up now. You're actually going to fortify in the rough terrain mountain across a river, so you're very safe. We're going to start mining that. So we'll have silver soon, which will make our people more happy. It's also, of course, worth money. I'm going to still keep you there fortified. And luckily, since when a unit's moving adjacent to an enemy, like my building, they can only move one space, so those workers are safe. And they can retreat into the city if they need to. I was hoping you would kill it with that. Okay. Yeah, keep working. You're safe. And we do need to repair that wheat field soon, because we need the food.
He who did...
You can keep exploring. Is that a Dutch settler? I saw a Dutch settler, so they're expanding. And you can just take shock level 2. And get back in the city to heal. Alright, we got writing done, so that's it for this episode. Writing real quick, that unlocks us the Great Library, libraries, and the ability to establish embassies. Which is just in time for our first wonder, the Great Library. Which makes me think I might have... maybe I should have got the other social policy, but it's a free technology, it's worth great scientist points, culture, and science. More science than just a library, and since it also gives you a free library, we don't need to worry about getting that after. And since we only have one city, we're probably going to fall behind in tech, so it is very important for us to get that tech lead of getting the Great Library. Let's set up our techs for the next episode. Now, we don't have any animals within our borders, although we might have horses and not know yet, because horses are not revealed until animal husbandry. Animal husbandry does lead to the wheel, and so does archery, and we do want the wheel quite a bit, as it is necessary for construction. So, I'm thinking we are going to work our way to the wheel, and then we're going to work our way to construction. So the next episode will be to the wheel. As that's a good 3 technologies. So 3 technologies is good for now. Maybe we'll do more or less later, depending on how long it'll take to get the technologies and how much we have to do a turn. But all around, since we only have one city, turns are probably going to be pretty quick. So, thank you all for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.